So hey guys, how you all doing? It is Lee here and welcome to a new video. Now this is going to be me price checking my loot tab. I know it's probably been a long awaited video and I haven't actually price checked my loot tab whatsoever yet. So this is going to be a first for me and obviously a first for you guys as well. As you can see, the loot tab is basically 110 mil Slayer XP worth, as well as my loot from 1000 of each Godwars boss, and obviously other loot videos that I've mixed in there in between. So this tab as well does contain loot from a few loot videos that I am planning on doing, Slayer related obviously. So yeah, but just before I do actually crack into the bank or to the loot tab and start withdrawing everything out to price check it, I do want to warn you guys that recently I have noticed a string of videos and YouTube channels that are trying to, that have copied my name basically and are uploading parts of my bank videos and such, and saying that it's a giveaway and that it's an account for sale. So that is a scam, a fish, a hack, you know, any of them really, so do not trust them at all. Only recently noticed it thanks to a few guys in the comments, and also a few friends as well have pointed that out to me. So yeah, I'm just putting that out there, guys. They are not me. You know, if you see any of that, please message me on YouTube or message me in game, and I'll sort it out. Like, I've been filing copyright claims to YouTube and they have been removing the videos quite sharpish, which is very good. It shows that you know, they want to crack down on that sort of stuff. But that's besides the point anyway. I'm going to crack on with what this video is about, which I'm going to jump into the bank, and this is the tab as of now. I had done a little bit of reorganisation, obviously with me getting my loot, my gem bag recently. I have been able to pick up a hell of a lot more gems than you know, than I used to, which is awesome. Just scrolling down a little bit here, which is the main drops. So I'm going to start withdrawing this all one by one really. I'm going to withdraw everything out in multiple inventories, and we are going to hit the price checker. So I'm going to pause it, withdraw out a full inventory, and then resume once I'm ready to price check it all basically. So give me a second and I'll be back. Right then, so that is my first, this is going to be my first inventory, and it's basically the seeds, the dragon hide, the herbs, and also the gems as well, and a few crafting items, and obviously the pure essence. So it's worked well, actually, like it's included all the gems in this one as well. So pop that all into the price checker, and as you can see, 291 mil from that first inventory. I'm going to have the figures somewhere on screen as well, and the total at the end of the video, of course. So yeah, we've got 26 mil in dwarfweed seeds, 14 mil in lance seeds, 11 mil in magic seeds, and then onto the herbs. We've got 35 mil in grimy lance, 21 mil in dwarfweeds, 7 mil in toadstools, and 2 mil in snapdragons. And then scrolling down a little bit, we've got the ganodermic items, so ganodermic flakes, 13.4 mil worth. The polypore spores aren't really that much, but I still pick them up just to collect them, same as pure S really. They stack quite well, as you can see, 174k, and that is only 350k. And then onto the hides as well, you guys can see the majority. Obviously the royal dragon hide from QBD, 25.5 mil worth, and then the rest of it is from celestial dragons. Some blue dragon hide as well is from Glacors. 3.6k Dagonoth hide is 17.1 mil. So yeah, that is my road to 10,000 Dagonoth king kills in progress. And then we've got 198 Sonic scales, that is almost 62 mil. Pure essence, 5.6 mil. It's rose quite a bit since last time, I believe. And then scrolling down, we have all the gems. We have 5 onyxes, which is 5.3 mil, and then the remaining you guys can see there for the gems and stuff. So yeah, that total inventory is 291.5 mil, so that's not too bad. So I'll pause the video now and we shall withdraw out the second inventory and pop that straight into the price checker. So I'll be right back. Right then, so we are back with the next inventory. I have left 4 spaces unoccupied. This is because next is going to be rune items, and I do want to add all them in together. But for now, let's open up the price checker, pop everything in here. And this is mainly like the logs, some more crafting stuff like fire orbs from Armadyl demons, battle staffs from celestial dragons, and I can't remember what else drops battle staffs, but never mind. We've got obviously U logs, magic logs from QBD, and from other Slayer creatures. Almost 20 mil in mage logs and 14.7 mil in new logs, that's not too bad. We've also scrolling down a little bit, we've got bars and ores. We've got 20.7 mil worth in rune bars, 8.2k adamant bars, which is 24.8 mil. And then onto ores, 2.4k rune ore, which is 26.9 mil. 13.1k addy ore, which is 28.9 mil as well, which is awesome. 44.6k coal, which is almost 11 mil. 5,400 noted silver ore drops. You get 100 each time, so I've had this drop quite a lot, which equates to 486k. And then onto talismans from Dagonoth Kings and Celestial Dragons as well. Air, Earth. 33.9 mil in earth talismans, which is awesome. 5.9 mil in fire talismans and 47.2 mil in water talismans, which is pretty cool. And then onto the bones. We've got just over 12k Aerot bones, so I've killed over 12,000 Aerots in the course of obviously me slaying, which is 90 mil. We've got 5.9k Dragon Bones, they're all from Queen Black Dragon towards my loot from 1000 Queen Black Dragon kills, which I'm still in progress. 3.6k Dagonoth Bones, this is 25.9 mil. 1001 bones from Bandos, that is just over 8 mil. 77 Wyvern Bones, I did start to pick these up because I did unblock Skeletal Wyverns off my list, so I'm sure these will stack up in the future. And then finally 1.2k Infernal Ashes from the Zammy boss, which is 2.6k. I do use Infernal Urns for Black Demons and Abyssal Demons, so yeah, that's all from like the Zammy boss really, and possibly some minions as well. And then finally onto the Tooth and Loot Path. 502 Tooths, which is 29.2 mil, 538 Loops, which is 18.2 mil, bringing the total of that second inventory to 447.3 mil, which is awesome. So let's pause the video and I'll pop all my rune items next into my inventory and we'll price check them. So then, here we go. I've withdrawn all the rune items and all the range items, you know, like the arrows and stuff, for this next price check. Left one inventory space, obviously untouched, because I do want it to all look uniform when I do these price checkers. So we're going to add all this loot in, and we've got obviously almost 400 rune helms, which is 8 mil, 807 rune med helms, which is 8.6 mil, 1,000, just over almost 1,100 rune plate bodies, which is 41.1 mil. 972 rune chains, which is 28.2 mil, 624 rune plate legs is 23.4 mil, 165 rune plate skirts, which is 6.1 mil, and then the remaining items, like we got some rune kite shields and rune swords here from creatures which I haven't gone back to after I've done the task, and these rune kite shields are from Sara, I think. So we've got almost 900 rune spears from Aerots, that is 10.1 mil, that is amazing. Along with the rune plate bodies, they get the majority of them two items from Aerots. 329 rune battle axes, that's 7.9 mil. Rune hatchets from metal dragons and some from DKs, which is 558k. Rune maces from steels and irons, I think, which is 646k. 160 rune 2Hs, which is 6 mil. 73 rune skimmies, that is from Zammy, which is just over a mil. 95 rune crossbows, 841k, that's from Armadyl. And then 260 rune limbs, which is 2.3 mil. And then some other rune items which you do get from metal dragons, like javelins, knives and darts. So this is the start of the ranging or the ammo section. Dragon bolts from Armadyl, rune bolts from Armadyl, adamant bolts from the Ring of Elf drop table, 9,200 of them, 23.6k rune arrows, which is 3.6 mil. Got royal bolts here, that isn't an accurate figure, I've just, back in the day when I did buy, I think, 50k or so royal bolts, they're not going to make a huge difference because it's only 9.8 mil anyway, so yeah, we'll just leave that one for now. 31.1k dark arrowheads, which is just over 5 mil, they're all from Dark Beast tasks. And then finally, the last two items, Onyx bolt tips, almost 1.8k of them, which is 14.4 mil. And then finally the Celestial hand wraps, which were from obviously Celestial Dragons, which brings the total from that inventory to 184.4 mil. So I shall be back with the next inventory and we shall see how much that And we are back with the 4th inventory, I believe. Now this is containing obviously the Ascension Keys, some Dragon items, some DK Armours, and some Battle Staffs and Polypore Staffs as well, so we're just going to add them in there. So starting off, we've got 26 Polypore Sticks, which I am probably going to turn into Staffs once I do get 200 mil Slayer, which is just over 1 mil. And then obviously you get your Battle Staffs from Dagonoth Kings, 105 Earth Battle Staffs. Obviously you can see there they're the most common ones, which is 922k worth. 7 Mud Battle Staffs, these are only 47k now, which is a shame, but yeah, that's 330k. And now on to the Ascension Keys. So we've got 17 Primus, 22 Quintus, 21 Quartus, 16 Sextus, 14 Secundus, and 13 Tertius, which isn't too bad since I don't really get Ascension members that often, I don't believe. And then scrolling down a little bit onto the Rune items. So 23 Dragon Helms, or onto the Dragon items, sorry. So we've got 23 Dragon Helms, which is 1.3 mil, and they're obviously all Ring of Wealth items, or very rare items. 2 Dragon Chains, they're both from the Exiled Calphite Queen, which is 1.6 mil. I've had none from Dust Devils, but then again I don't do Dust Devils, so I'm never going to really get one. 12 Dragon Plate Skirts, 10 Dragon Plate Legs, 11 Shield Left Halves, they're obviously a Ring of Wealth drop as well. 266 Dragon Daggers, they're all Ring of Wealth drops. Seeing how many I can gain over the course of going for 200 mil Slayer. So at the moment we're on 266, which isn't too bad. We've got 30 Dragon Maces, they're all from Glacors. And then onto the Dagonoth King armor loot. So we've got 11 Circles, 11 Farseer Helms, 18 Archers, 18 Rockshell Plates, 12 Rockshell Plate Legs, 14 Skeletal Tops, 10 Skeletal Bottoms, 7 Spine Bodies, and 13 Spine Chaps so far. So that brings the total of inventory number 4 to 60.6 mil. So I'll be back with the main unique Slayer items in inventory number 5. So we are back with inventory number 5, and this is going to contain the main Slayer unique items as well as the main items you get from DKs like hatchets, zerkers and stuff like that. So we are going to pop the inventory open and open the price checker and add in all the items. So we've got to start off with the Demon Slayer, obviously from Calgarian Demons at the top. We've got one of each really, so they are quite a rare drop. I haven't had Calgarian Demons in a long time either. And then onto the Dragon Raider, which is from Celestial Dragons. We've got 2 chaps, 1 cape so far. So yeah, that's the Celestial Dragon and Calgarian Demon unique drops. And then scrolling down, we've got the main Slayer unique items. So starting off with the Razorback Gauntlets, 11 mil worth of Razorback Gauntlets. We've got 9 pairs, 17 Staff of Lights, 4 Whips, 58 Dark Bows, 35 Whips. Finally got myself an Abyssal 1 spoiler for episode 7 on the road to 200 mil Slayer. So yeah, an Abyssal 1, finally got one. We got 6 Orbs, 20 Granite Mauls, 3 Hexes, 4 Focus Sights. These haven't changed in a long time because I haven't done Jungle or Desert Strike Worms in a long time. And then finally finishing off this inventory, we have the main Dagonoth King loot. So we've got the ring sets, we've got 13 Zerkers, 12 Warriors, 7 Seers, 10 Archer Rings, and 26 Dragon Hatchets, which is the majority of this inventory at 46 mil basically, bringing inventory number 5 up to 87.2 mil. So I'll be back guys with possibly some Godwars loot as well as some QBD loot and Glacor loot. So I'll be back. So here we go with inventory number 6. I think I've lost count already, but this inventory is going to contain my QBD progress so far, as well as my Glacor drops and my drops from Armadyl and Sara. So here we go, open up the price checker and add everything in there. So we've got 2 D-Kites, 24 Visages, a lot of them are from Celestial Dragons as well, so yeah, 24 in total. 6 Dragon Bone upgrade kits, 21 stabilizers, 11 frames, 11 sights, 13 torsion springs. Obviously there is your QBD unique items. And then finally moving down to the Glacor stuff, which is 2 Rage Fires, 4 Steads, which is 53.8 mil, 4 Glavens, which is 25.1 mil, 2 Armadyl Battle Staffs. I've got almost 40 shards as well in the bank from slaying, which is 20.4 mil. And then moving down to the Godwars section, the Armadyl and Sara loot. 24 shard 1, 18 shard 2, 20 shard 3s, and then the Armadyl items as follows. We've got 5 helms, 4 chest plates, 4 chain skirts, 3 gloves, 5 boots, 2 bucklers, and finally 4 hilts. And then moving down onto the Sara Domain loot as well, so we've got 9 Armadyl crossbows. Yes guys, Sara does drop Armadyl crossbows, it's something to do with the lore of the game, so yep, that is the reason why. 7 whispers, 10 hisses, 3 murmurs, 9 Sara swords, and 2 hilts, bringing the total of that 6th inventory to 345.8 mil. So the final inventory is going to include Bandos drops, Zamrock drops, and obviously one Tormented demon drop. So bear with me, I'll be right back. And finally the finale of the loot tab. The few items that I do have left in my inventory are my Bandos drops and my Zamrock drops, as well as one Tormented demon drop, that being Dragon Claws, so we'll enter all that in there. So we've got 3 Bandos helms, 3 chest plates, 3 tassets, 3 gloves, 2 boots, and 8 war shields, and finally the 2 hilts. And then moving on to the Zammy items, we've got 2 hoods, 8 garbs, 5 gowns, 2 gloves, 5 boots, and 2 shields, and 4 spears, and a steam battle staff, which is 77k. And then finally the Tormented demon drop, which was some Dragon Claws. So yeah, we've got them 2 items there, bringing the total of that final inventory to 136.1 mil. Now I don't have a clue, I've lost count in how much each inventory was, so the total loot tab will be on screen. I'm guessing somewhere in the region of, I think, 1.3 bill, possibly less. But it'd be nice to have it over 1 bill, which I do think it is. So yeah guys, I'll calculate it all and it will be on screen at the end of this video, obviously on screen now. So yeah, that is all from me guys. Once again, I'll just show you the loot tab in detail here. Do need to change it up a little bit now since the untradeable items have jumped to the top. So yeah, 39 shards of Armadyl, and there are my Triskelion key fragments and completed keys, which I am saving until 200 mil Slayer. So yeah, there we go guys, that is my loot tab in detail, and obviously the total price of it, which I think a few of you guys were wondering what that price was going to be. So yep, that is going to be all from me for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I can't thank you enough for your support on my videos and for my channel. So yeah guys, that is all from me. Just a little heads up, little reminder basically about there is a few people out there which are trying to scam you and hack you by using my content, which I am trying to crack down on. Me and a few friends are trying to crack down on it. So I do appreciate your patience in that, and obviously tell me if you do see a video of mine, just let us know and I'll get it removed. So other than that guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.